by blood, where nothing's off limits, everything gets talked about, and the drama never dies. Let's get into it. I'm your host, Jessie.
And I'm Jami.
And I'm Haley.
Hello, everyone. How are we this week, ladies?
I'm pretty grumpy today.
Oh, why grumpy?
Why are you grumpy?
I haven't had coffee until right now.
That'll do it. That will do it.
Yeah, that will do it. I'm grumpy because I'm tired as hell. I'm ready to take my daily nap.
Girl, I don't know how you sleep so much.
I can't, well, if you were on medication like I am, you'd be sleeping a lot too. It makes your brain tired.
I had coffee yet this week, yeah. I don't think I had coffee yet today either, actually. And I'm what you call a coffee connoisseur. Yeah, I'm a coffee connoisseur.
Yeah.
Just realizing you haven't had coffee. It's 4:30. I've been thinking about it since I woke up.
I had Pepsi, Diet Pepsi.
I had a Diet Pepsi too.
You know what's crazy? I didn't realize that some people drank like soda first thing in the morning as like their coffee until I volunteered for a morning breakfast, and like 3 of the moms were drinking like a bottle of Pepsi and Coke at 6 in the morning. I was like, girl, that's crazy.
What?
Yeah. Apparently, like, it's completely normal for some people. And I was like, don't you get a stomachache?
To drink Diet Coke first thing in the morning? Or I've Coke first thing in the morning?
It wasn't even diet. It was regular.
My stomach would kill me.
I know. I'm sitting there sipping my coffee and I'm like, well, it has caffeine in it. I'm like, and a lot more.
I always start my day off with a nice, cool bottle of water.
I drink hot water in the morning.
With lime or lemon?
No, just hot water. It's good for your digestion. You just not like boiling hot, like warm water. You just drink it on an empty stomach, and it's really good for your stomach. Like, it's good for your digestion in general.
I would say lemon for it to be good for your digestion.
No, it's Chinese medicine, actually. That's where I discovered it.
Just warm water?
You just drink a cup of warm water first thing in the morning before anything else, and it really clears things up.
What do you mean clears things up?
I mean, the first couple times I've done it, I nearly shit myself.
Yeah, that's cleaning out the pipes for sure.
I was trying to keep it ladylike, but no, and it kicked in pretty quick. I just sitting there minding my business and then almost shit myself. It's done what coffee has never done.
Haley, do you hate when that happens? Because didn't you just have an experience a few days ago where you shit your pants?
Okay. It was because, first of all, it was, it was hot out. I just woke up and I chugged a protein shake. And I went for a drive, and it did not sit well. I had to race the hell home. Don't recommend chugging a protein drink.
Did you make it in time, though?
Jessie, I don't want to talk about that.
The lighter note, though, I heard you made it to your local swimming hole.
I made it to the swimming hole last night. I drove around.
That's her personal swimming pool, thank you?
Yeah, that's my swimming hole.
A personal swimming hole, like we're back in the country.
And she grants the rest of us permission to use it every once in a while.
Yeah, I'm nice.
Did anyone have any crazy things happen this week?
Well, I became a grandmother.
That's true.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was on the phone with her, and I just heard like little kittens, and then she's like, what the hell is that?
By the way, she was having babies.
Yeah, last night I literally came into I was cleaning the laundry room, and I'm talking to Jami, and all I hear is meow, 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 and I was like, what the hell? And then I look, and Freak has kittens on the couch and one on the floor.
Yeah, she's cleaning up, and then she found one on the floor that was like barely moving. But how is that kitten doing today, Haley?
He's good.
Perfect.
I don't know if it's he or she, but the kitten is all good, and
I'm glad. Once he latched on last night, I was like, okay, I think he's gonna be good.
Yeah, I washed him off with a clean rag, and then I found one of Freak's nipples and got it. But yeah, my cat's name is Freak, and got him. I'm gonna call it him because it's very male behavior. And he latched, and he's good to go.
I'm gonna be honest. I was trying to be as optimistic as possible, but I didn't think it. Like when he wasn't really moving, I was like, "Fuck, that kitten's gonna die for real."
So I thought he was dead.
Give him some time. Yeah, that's why I was trying to be optimistic. I was like, just try wiping him off, put him near Freak, get him warm. But for sure, I thought you were gonna come back and he was gonna be gone. I
didn't discover. So she gave birth on the couch. I didn't discover him right away because Freak, I put her in like a little one of those Costco boxes, and I lied, and then I just put like an old blanket in the Costco thing, got the kittens, got Freak, put them in there, and then I cleaned the couch off. While I was cleaning the couch, I seen the little kitten on the floor. It was not moving. I didn't think it was breathing, and then I picked it up, and it was breathing, so I put her under Freak to warm up, and I was like, I'll just wait and see if she cleans them off. She didn't, so that's when I went and, like an hour later, went and checked on them and got them all cleaned up and fed. But now things seem to be good.
Sounds like your cat's got good motherly instincts.
Well, I think she... Okay, so when I left Chase out, and I don't know if Chase touched the kitten when it came out of her or what, but that kitten was on the floor, so I don't know if she was jumping on the couch to give birth and the kitten fell on the floor. It would have died because it would have been too cold, but I don't know what the hell happened. But she didn't want that one. She cleaned all the rest of them. This one's good today.
I'm wondering if she like started to give birth somewhere else, and then like once she like had bit the umbilical cord off that one, if she started having another one and like grabbed him quickly and tried to get somewhere else, and then like dropped him off the floor and just assumed that he was gonna die, so just left him there.
Maybe that could be it, because he did have litter on him, so she might have tried to have him in the litter.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe she thought she had to shit.
Yeah, that's happened. Happened to her cousin Matt, that's for sure.
I love a good toilet baby story.
Frig, that is funny. Poor Matt. I just seen on the news, or not on the news, on Facebook, on the Fredericton news site or whatever, that right up the road on the highway, there's an RV. It's attached to somebody's vehicle and it's lit on fire.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was like...
I'm just done driving in this place. RV's on
Right?
fire, everything else.
It's
Yeah.
absolutely crazy.
Yeah, when me and the kids were going across a bridge yesterday, remember they said that there was an accident? Well, it wasn't technically an accident. Somebody's trailer, I think, unhooked while they were going over the bridge. So, like, the police, like, must have been trying to, like, get it back on or something. It was so weird, but it backed the traffic right up. And it was right at supper time, so it was already backed up.
Yeah, I seen that it's been backed up like every day late.
Yeah, the kids, when they seen that it was backed up all the way, like from the bridge to the top of the hill, they couldn't believe it. Matilda, or Theodore, I don't remember which one, took a picture of the traffic and sent it to their sister.
Who did? Sorry?
Theodore, one of the kids. I can't remember which one said that they took the picture, but they sent it to their sister at their dad's house to show them, because they could not believe the traffic.
Yeah.
Oh, God, they're so cute. I also seen Jessie in Moncton. I just seen this too today, that they caught this guy who's been on the run since like 2023 or something like that. And he's like a compulsive rapist, they call it.
Oh, yeah.
He's from the U.S. He's from like Oklahoma or Ohio or somewhere like that. And they've been looking for him because he's just raping everybody.
My God.
Yeah, I'd call that, how did he get in Canada? Like,
I don't
not
know.
in, obviously.
Don't know.
Speaking of PDF file, I changed my Instagram name to JJ GIF instead of JJ PDF because I realized that people use PDF as pedophile, and I didn't want to be associated with pedophile. I was listening to like somebody's podcast and they said PDF, and I was like, oh, like the file. And then I was like, wait, they're talking about pedophiles. And I was like, oh my God. So it took a while, but I figured out that I shouldn't have that on my Instagram.
That is hilarious. Jamie.
JJ.GIF.
That is, anyway.
Is there a PDF file going around Moncton?
He's not a PDF file. He's a rapist.
Yeah, a
No.
PDF file is children.
I don't think that he is. Let's look him up on Facebook. I know it's on the Moncton News Chasers, maybe? Let's check, see if I can find it real quick. No, not on that one. Moncton groups. Maybe what's happening. I don't know where the hell it is now, but I should have saved. I don't know where it is. I just thought, oh. Anyways, they got him anyways.
Well, that
I
is
like the big violence.
a relief.
Yeah.
Because Bleep would be hanging out at the parks.
Yeah. Although this guy was not.
Anyway, let's get off the rapist topic. Did you guys hear the heartwarming news about the 120 New Brunswick paramedics that volunteered to cover the shifts in PEI for the emergency workers so they could attend their funerals for the paramedics that died in the crash?
Yeah, I seen that. That's so sweet.
Right?
That would be really nice to see, yeah.
I watched the live of part of the funeral and I teared up. I couldn't.
They did a memorial drive too in BI, did they not?
That's what I was watching. It was,
Where was this? Like, where did you watch this?
I watched it on Facebook. I'm sure it was on other platforms. I just happened to like see it when it was posted. But I was surprised that mom and them didn't come across it because it was while they were there.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh. Yeah.
It was that Sunday, wasn't it?
What?
it may have
She
been.
came back Saturday.
Yeah, she came back Saturday night.
Okay, so they just missed it.
Yeah. Well, all this also, so more wild things. So from last episode, I was like listening to it and I was like, you know what? I really don't know about the situation with the murderer in Fredericton. And so, you know how I said that I was going to get services done from him?
Yeah.
Well, so I was like, I didn't even know that he was a murderer when that happened. So I went back to look and it wasn't, he didn't do that when I asked him for the service that he provided. This was back in 2017. And so I decided to Google who he actually did murder. And I didn't realize that he was involved in that thing with.
Are you serious?
Yes, I didn't know that was him.
It was all the same situation.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that
today.
either. Now that you bring that up, so had asked me out like right before he got arrested for that.
Oh my gosh.
On Valentine's Day.
Did you think about going for it?
No, God, no. I was like,
Sorry, not trying to be rude, but
no offense. I was never into him, but really glad that I didn't, you know?
yeah, I've never been into him either. He used to call me Teeny B in high school.
It was right after I announced I was pregnant, like with Maisie, and he messaged me on Valentine's Day. No, I had a boyfriend, and he messaged me and told me, like, asked me out, and was like, he basically said that since I was knocked up, that I would be lucky to have him, and I don't think that that's true. I'm pretty glad that I didn't fall for it.
I remember you saying that, but I thought that was somebody else. I thought
I've had two people say that to me.
Okay.
And I don't know why losers think that.
Maybe it wasn't that he said that to you while you were pregnant. The guy that I'm thinking of said you'd be lucky because I think you had 2 kids at the time.
That was right after me and my ex-husband split up. That guy messaged me and told me that I basically had to date him, and I would be lucky to move me and my kids into his trailer because nobody else was gonna want me.
And he ain't wrong.
Excuse me. I beg to differ. People want me.
Well,
some of them may be murderers, but not all of them are murderers.
It's been a long time since anybody wanted you. You could have been moved into a trailer years ago.
He did message me a few months after that. We had like a really bad windstorm. I think it was when we got the tail end of one of the hurricanes, and it blew a bunch of siding off of his mini home. And he was still trying to convince me. And he sent me a picture and said that like I needed to come help him fix our house. I blocked him.
You should have sent him a picture of the side of your house and said, mine's perfectly fine. But nothing came off my house.
I would have had a hint of where I lived. I was like, no, the siding's still all on my house. It sucks for you, though. So, yeah.
Funny.
I don't know why it is like these weird men think that they can just tell single mothers that they'd be lucky to have them because no, but disgusting.
Talking about weird men reminds me, I have been paying attention to Are We Dating the Same Person? And not one person that gets posted on there, at least men. The women that get posted are kind of pretty, but the men that get posted, not one of them is good looking.
Oh, one of them is pretty.
No, not one single one of them is good looking. They're always like, I'm not trying to be rude, but fucking homely as hell. And there's this laundry list of women in the comments, pretty women, commenting about how these guys have done them bad.
I know. I never understand it. Like, how'd they get one woman, let alone enough for so many comments?
Right. How are you getting one woman to torture? And why the hell is there a laundry list?
Right? I don't understand. And like, they're like I've seen multiple times there's like women in the comments like fighting because they like still want to be with this guy. Like the person commenting obviously usually still wants the person. And then there's usually one person in the comments like being like, oh no, that's like my baby daddy. I'm like, you let him put a child in you?
There's a guy on there that he put, I don't know it was for like youth something. It was some sort of youth hockey. He would tell like parents, not just mothers, but parents, that he could like get them on this better team and he could help them and all this shit. And he wasn't even like a part of any association. He would just go to these games and pretend that he's like a higher up.
That is so creepy.
Yes.
You know what?
And he was running a scam for something. I don't remember what it was now. Wish I had the screenshots.
And that's why you can't trust hockey parents in general. You don't know if they're real or not.
He's not.
I know, but I mean, when you're there, you can't trust anybody that's there. They're, for one, hockey parents and hockey fans in general, especially when they're like youth, are psychotic. But they usually don't come up with to you and try to offer you to get your kids on better teams. I haven't been offered yet, at least. Maybe my son.
Well, watch out for him because watch out because he'll be on the prowl.
Okay. Well, if anybody comes and tells me that they can get my son on a better team, I'll be like, how much?
What do you need me to do?
No,
just ask him for his name and then look and see if he was posted on Are We Dating the Same Person? Then you'll know if he's the fake or not.
Okay. I actually can't afford for him to be on better teams anyway, so.
Well, no association with the hockey, like, administrations at all. No kin on any of the teams. He's just making this shit up for fun, trying to sound cool.
Expensive, isn't it?
Yes, it's really expensive.
Oh.
It's not even so much like registration. The registration stuff is expensive, but like luckily, there's a lot of resources, especially in New Brunswick in general, but like around like where Theodore plays hockey, it's not as bad. Like there's resources for equipment, there's resources for basically everything. So it's a little bit cheaper, but it's the traveling and like being at the rink in general is expensive. Because you bring other kids, they're going to want tea while you're there. Rink food's expensive. The gas to get there is expensive. Yeah. Having to spend all day in a freezing cold rink, it's not an enjoyable time for me. It's expensive and it's boring. It's not boring. I really do enjoy watching him play. Like, I enjoy watching it. It's just all the rest. Like, it gets very taxing.
Right.
So, don't recommend it.
I don't have children and I'm not sporty, so no concern over here.
Well, lucky.
And Jessie's pretty lazy too, so.
I'm pretty sporty.
Jessie said that he went to like all of Theodore's games.
No, I said I went to 8 this year.
You went to 8 games?
Not to mention, I went to a hell of a lot more than the rest of the family, so I don't know what you're so offended about this.
I'm not offended. I just thought it was funny when you said that you went to most of his games and you did.
Did you not want me to go to any? What?
He had a lot of games. I don't think you really came to any for his main team, competitive team that you went to more of his games.
But I have known when all of his main team games were. I don't know. That's something you need to communicate, girl.
Okay, I posted most of them in the family chat.
Okay, how hard is it just to call me?
Well, Jessie, if I could
I still a lot more than the rest of the team and the rest of the family.
I don't understand why you're getting upset. I was teasing you.
I'm not kidding.
I'm just saying.
I'm just defending myself as a beautiful uncle that I am.
Okay, can I finish talking or is that not okay?
It's not okay.
Jesus.
Okay, well, next year you're not getting any of the schedule. I'll make a different family chat that you're not in because you don't look at it anyway. Like, it's not my job to message every single person every game. I put the schedule in the family chat. If anybody wants to go to games, that's great. If you don't want to go, that's fine too.
Actually, if you don't want to give me the schedule for next year, I'm okay with it. Only because I have to pay $20 per shot every time he gets a goal.
Hey, you don't have to do that. For one, you could just tell him that you can't afford $20 a goal.
But Uncle Jesse can afford it. That's why Uncle Jesse made the deal.
Okay, well then is Uncle Jesse going to pay me back for his Wendy's?
Why would he pay back for his Wendy's? That's
your Wendy's that you told me you were going to pay me back for.
Yeah, I forgot about the Wendy's.
I'm sure you did. And the coffee and the balloons.
Girl, you don't want to get on about...
Are you guys really fucking fighting about this right now?
Yeah. Because now he's got money, but he didn't on Friday.
No, I didn't have my debit card on Friday. There's a difference.
He said that he doesn't have any of his cards on his Apple Pay. Do you believe that, Haley?
He said screenshot proof, ladies. I'm really bad at that stuff.
Off now.
He's going to go delete. Just give me 5 minutes.
The question is, if we're going to ridicule me over these games that I show up to, what's your excuse?
Agoraphobia.
Yeah, she has an
So
excuse.
she doesn't like going anyway. It's too cold for her.
And
I don't care if you come. That's not what I was saying. I just thought it was funny. You told me you went to most of his games, and he had a lot of games.
I said 8 women, so if you're gonna lie, at least
When
a
you
little
and
bit.
I
of
were
fun.
talking about it, you said I went to most of his games. And I thought that was funny because you definitely didn't.
I went to a few.
Yeah, you did go to a few of his games.
you guys are fucking psychos.
More than his grandparents, his aunts and uncles.
Mom doesn't go. Mom doesn't
Jordan
go.
goes to some.
Kevin goes to
I other ones, and yeah, I guess
Any
maybe
that
the ones
are-
in the city.
like any around he'll come to. And well, actually, Kevin goes to a lot of them. He'll go like if they're in Fredericton or Monto.
Yeah, Kevin
If
is good for
it
that.
has nothing to do, he will come. Like that's usually not a big deal. Kevin goes to the majority of them. I think that he likes gossiping while he's there and like saying that's my grandson.
That's my grand baby.
You see that one right there, the one that's making all of the shots. That's my grandson.
Just
That's what he does the whole time.
I want to know why you think just because you're not showing up, you don't have to pay him the $20 because he will still uphold you to that.
He
Yeah, he
can.
will.
He can solve all the. He knows that. He came right up to me after he got it. He goes, "You owe me $20." And I was like, "Yes, I do."
He doesn't forget.
No, he doesn't. I'm
Give him
surprised
that
that he hasn't contacted you after the games you watched. He was so tired when he was in his competitive team that he wasn't doing even half as well as he usually would. The main season, he made so many shots. Like he had a hat trick one game, and that means 3 goals.
So there's
So-
$60 right there.
He normally was the first one to get a goal with, I think, one of the games, him getting a goal within the first 15 seconds of the game.
Great. Okay, so
So-
now I'm bored of this conversation. Can we move on to something fun?
Ooh, I know what'll liven it up.
What?
Jessie has prepared a game for us.
I have.
Uh,
I have actually, you guys. I have. Okay, so a lot of viewers have been emailing in, messaging in, reaching out to us because a lot of people know us, and we got some feedback.
okay, and what was that? Was it
That-
positive, negative?
Well, it wasn't bad. They just said that we kind of just jumped into the podcast when we started this thing, but we never really got the audience to get to know us.
Mm.
So I thought about it, I thought about it. So I was like, I'm going to come up with a series of questions. We're going to ask each other and we're going to discuss throughout this episode. So there's not going to be much of structure to this episode. It's basically going to be the world getting to know us.
Okay.
It's going to get a little sassy, and I know Jamie's going to raise her voice just a little bit.
We're going to get
I
canceled.
can't wait for you guys to bite more.
Jamie, you've already been canceled, babe. All right.
Who?
So the first one is called sibling arrangements, or sibling arguments, or sibling opinions.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
First off, who's mom's favorite child?
You.
You know that's right. You know that's right.
Mm-hmm.
But there's reasons for that. I mean, because I'm nice, and I'm sweet, and I'm supportive, and I'm caring. All things bitches can never do.
I think
Do we want to talk about the fucking kitchen situation?
Oh my God, her ugly ass kitchen.
Does that sound supportive to you?
Oh, it's so nice, guys.
He
It's
doesn't
so
I like Mom's kitchen. I don't understand why you're always so negative about her decorating style. I like it. I think she is really good at making her house feel homey, and like she obviously is the one that put the work into it.
always not the word I'd use. I'd use like post-apocalyptic vomit.
No. Her
No,
house is
I
nice.
like it.
Yeah,
Yours
you
looks
love.
like yours like sterile.
No, it's not. Mine is very Japanese, modern.
Looks like a house somebody decorated to show houses, which
That
is
was what I was
fine.
going for.
Which is fine, but it doesn't feel authentic. Like Mom's house feels authentic. It feels like her home.
Yeah.
Yours doesn't really feel like somebody's home. It feels like a show house, which is
An
fine. That's what
Airbnb.
you like. Yes, exactly. But like when you come to my house, you tell me it's decorated like an old woman. I like my house. I
You do,
think it feels
you
very
do
homey.
get your decorating skills from your mother. That is true.
I think my house is very homey. I like it.
Well,
See, I just
mine-
like how it feels clean and airy and bright.
welfare. Mine is welfare. That's how I decorate.
You can tell she lives there.
The hell's that supposed to mean, Jamie?
I like it the way your house is decorated, for one.
It
I think your house is really nice. I like how you have behind the couch that little string thing with
Jamie,
all of
just
the...
don't. Just don't. Next question.
I'm being honest. I like how you put the pictures up.
Oh, that's sweet.
All right. So we've determined on Mom's favorite for many of positive reasons. Perfect. Moving on. All right.
They all do.
So number 2, what
The only reason your mom's favorite is because you're the baby. I
And
think
you did-
I'm the nicest
So-
to her.
And also, Jessie is also a suck ass.
Right.
You
Jessie,
gotta do what you gotta do to get in the will.
you are the baby. That's why you're the favorite. I'm the nicest and most supportive of mom. I don't argue with her as much as either of you. I
The most
be
time with
favorite.
mom. That's why I
And
argue
does
with her
spend
so
the most-
much.
Right. You guys.
And I
are
also
always
do a lot for mom.
Right. And I'm just nice to her. And Jessie is just a psycho, but he's the baby, so she lets him away with it.
There's
Next
a reason
question.
she stopped on her first boy. Next question. Okay. What's the biggest lie you've ever told your parents? I'll start.
Okay.
So once upon a child, when I was in high school, our parents used to buy like those cartons of cigarettes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And me and Jamie used to steal them all the time and kind of hide it from dad and our stepmom. And one day, I knew dad had noticed that more than like the typical amount was missing. Anyway, I had taken it back because I was hiding it for myself or like in the mornings or like anytime I wanted to, smoke like a bad kid. Anyway, dad was tearing the house apart. So I moved it from my room and put it underneath Jamie Lee's mattress. So when dad found it, they blamed her.
My.
And they
God.
lost their minds.
In all fairness, though, I didn't realize it wasn't mine. So I guess that's the secret you hid from everybody.
Me. And it wasn't even like good cigarettes. It was like those shitty blue ones from like Quebec.
I thought for sure that was me.
No,
That's
me.
awesome.
So never mind. I remember you got grounded and they ripped everything out of your bedroom. It was great. I mean, it wasn't great in the moment. I did feel really bad, but looking back at it, it's what brothers should do.
Speaking of what brothers should do, I once hid Jessie in the basement of one of the apartments that were being renovated, and mom and dad looked everywhere for him and could not find him. And then when they did, they beat the shit out of him, and they thought that he was just hiding. But I actually hid him.
So just so the audience knows, nobody beat the shit out of us. Our parents aren't abusive, but they did.
They
whoop
did
yeah.
kick your ass. I don't know if you remember because you were like
They didn't
4.
beat the shit out of me, but they did definitely whoop my ass.
You didn't have any bruises on you or anything, but I remember mom grabbing you by like your bicep and like kicking you in the butt, and you started crying, and they were like going on it because they were obviously scared. They thought you got taken, but I was mad because you did something and got me. Anyway, you ratted me out. I'm not going to go into that story, but you ratted me out. So I hid you so you'd get in trouble. So you're welcome.
So do mom and dad know that you're the one that did this?
No, they don't.
I don't think so. But me and Jamie are quite open books, and the audience really needs to get to know Haley. So Haley, spell. What's the biggest thing nerds told parents? There's got to be something.
I feel like they know now anything I did.
Did
I'm
they
trying to
know
think.
that you gave me a fake ID and took me to the bar?
No, but that was on the last episode, wasn't it?
No, that was in
No.
Haley and I's live.
Okay, I
That's
don't
true.
know if they know that. Mom and dad, if you're listening, yes, I did. Jessica beat up a girl and took her ID. And we used that to get Jamie into places. But I don't think, trying to think of something bad that I did that they never found out about.
Never stepped out of the house. Not seen
They
your
were
boyfriend.
pretty
I feel like you definitely haven't seen your
lenient
boyfriend.
with you, to be honest. Like, they let you go to Quebec. They let you, drink. Not heavily, obviously, but,
I was allowed to drink and stuff. When
I
was 16.
wasn't. I wasn't allowed to do anything. I wasn't allowed to leave the house.
They never let me drink either. I just did.
I think
Okay, well,
they
they
wanted
knew
me
you
to be
drank.
Okay, I know one. I just remembered one, speaking of. Okay, so when mom lived over behind the old Bolodrome in Marysville, I was at her house tonight, and the next day was like Thanksgiving or something, and we were going to Jamie Lynn's parents the very next day. The night before, I was talking on the internet with Justin. He's passed away now, R.I.P. Anyway, and we were talking, and I was young. I was 12 or 13. I was trying to be all cool. I'm like, oh yeah, almost at the bar. Yeah, I'm just sitting here drinking some Revs. Got right fucked up on Revs. I stole them from mom. I was so sick the next day. Jamie Lynn and dad asked me if I was hungover. I'm like, no, I'm not hungover. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I was sicker than a fucking dog. I was puking for hours.
You know what's crazy? I didn't drink for the first time until I was 17. Almost 18. I was 17 and a half.
Really hard time believing that because you were a wild teenager.
Really wasn't. I didn't do much. Everybody always goes on about how I was such a bad teenager. The first and only time I got drunk as a teenager was at the party I got caught for going to and got in trouble for going to. That was the only time I went to a party. It was the only time I got drunk as a teenager. Besides when I was with Haley. I don't think I got drunk when I went with you, Haley. I think I had a little bit.
Can we tell? I don't know if this is too far. We can't say it.
Just say
Anyway,
Okay, we're going to keep... Okay, before I forget, I have to say it. But we can't... There's going to be a way for us to... Remember that one time someone choked you because they thought you were getting a man, Jami?
yes,
talked
that's
about
what I
that.
mean. I couldn't do anything. I went to that party once and like something really bad happened to me at that party. And then a few weeks later, like I snuck out of the house with one of my friends. Those are the only two bad things I did as a teenager, besides with Haley going to the bar, which our parents didn't know about. But the only two things that I
don't
did,
know how, because I thought we posted.
we did, but you told them that the picture was taken at a restaurant. I do remember that. And they believed you because why would you lie? But like literally the only two things I did as a teenager was go to that one party I got caught for going to and then snuck out of the house with my friend. Got caught both times. And then, both times I shouldn't have done it. But I was 17 with both. And literally mom and our stepmom and dad always go on about how I was a terrible teenager and I always didn't listen. And like, it does make me feel crappy because those are the only two things I can think of that I did wrong.
We can cut this out, but you also tried to run away to Crystal's house, ran away to Mark's house.
For one, I was 18 when both those things happened. Mom kicked me out to Mark's house. I went there because I was 18 years old and wanted to spend the weekend with my boyfriend, and she kicked me out. I didn't run away, and I didn't try to run away to Crystal's house. Mom had kicked me out because it was my 18th birthday, and that's why I couldn't go to the Crystal's house because I was an adult.
Okay.
Because Mom kicked me out because she thought I snuck out and slept with Ryan.
All right, guys. Enough arguing. I have another sibling argument you guys can fight about.
Okay.
Who would survive the longest in a zombie apocalypse? And I think we all know that's me.
It ain't
No,
gonna be
it's
me,
not.
'cause I'm fucking bleeping in myself literally the first day. As soon as the announcement comes on fucking news, I'm done. I can't survive an apocalypse. I couldn't survive COVID barely. I can't survive that.
Yeah, and Haley's going to be the first one gone.
Nothing beats the first time when COVID first started. Everybody had made bets stating that I would be the first one to get COVID. And I was like, yeah, or not, it's unsafe, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I started dating this guy. This guy ended up going crazy and shaving his head. But I was dating this guy, and he ended up giving me COVID. And when Haley found out, she dead-ass locked me in the bedroom, would not let me open the door. She delivered my food to the door, would wait for me to go downstairs, then say, you can open the door. She made me wash my dishes in the bathtub. She made me take all my clothes, all my bedding, everything when I was out of quarantine to a laundromat and wash it all.
Yep.
Like, I didn't leave my room for 15 days. 16, I think, because I think she made me with 2 days extra. So, yeah, you wouldn't survive the zombie apocalypse.
I was locked in a 2-bedroom house with 2 toddlers.
Yeah, that's rough, too.
It was just me and 2 toddlers.
I would have picked the toddlers over Jessie. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh,
I
I'd
don't
gladly
regret
pick them any day over Jessie.
That's enough for the sibling debates for today.
And not even like a month after that, he moved in a man in his clock. So,
Then he moved to Alberta. I went through a time that year.
and then he decided he hated Alberta. Like 2 weeks in, he came all the way back home. He's like told everybody, I'm leaving. I'm changing my life. I'm starting over in Alberta. 2 weeks later, yeah, I'm coming home.
Okay, so we're going to switch it up, and this one's going to be called Unpopular Opinions.
Okay.
Okay, and the first one is a good one, and I'm going to need you guys to have an open mind about this and not be disrespectful. Jami. All right.
Okay.
Pineapple belongs on pizza. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
I would say yes, too. I'm mildly allergic to it, but it adds a nice sweetness.
Just know we might get canceled for saying yes, but it does, in fact, belong on a pizza. It's just the right way. Okay, cereal or soup?
You mean cereal? Is cereal a soup?
No.
Yeah,
Cereal?
that is what you mean. It's
I wrote down cereal or soup.
I
would
don't
think
know.
it's
Cereal is
soup.
not a soup.
Cereal is not a soup. It needs to be hot.
Well,
Well, what about
I
drink
drink cold soup. I think that you need a kind of vegetable in a soup.
I don't think it's a soup either, because you don't have to add things after to your soup typically. Like you add your milk and your stuff separate. So I would say it's not a soup. And if I had to choose between cereal and soup, I'm choosing soup. I love soup.
I know.
Cereal.
I once had somebody tell me that they don't eat soup and don't like soup. I was like,
Fuck up some cornflakes. Not gonna lie.
how could you not like soup?
Do you guys remember those Wheaties
Like,
that our parents used
okay.
to buy? We never made them right. We ate them like super like hard inside, just milk, not even the warm milk it's supposed to go in.
Yeah, those were good though.
Cold
And
Wheaties.
life cereal. Oh my God. Now it's like I want a fucking bowl of cereal.
I can fuck up a bowl of cereal right now. Okay, does ketchup belong in the fridge?
Yeah,
Mine's
Yes.
never in the fridge.
I agree.
yeah,
That's just
but
vinegar, so I don't think it
your
has to be, but
condiments
definitely
aren't.
has. Ew.
What?
What do you mean most of your condiments aren't?
I don't put my well, I do, but if they have vinegar in them, I never really care about putting them away. But it's
So you
true.
put your mayo in your fridge, right?
Yeah, sometimes it gets left out, but
Here's a Rowan. How many?
Wyatt actually has such a funny story about you and your mayonnaise, by the way.
me and mine.
Yeah, I went to eat with him and like one of his exes, and he told me a story about you and your mayonnaise. It's not like anything weird. It's like, but it was a pretty funny story.
Can you tell the story? Because I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even remember having mayonnaise with Wyatt ever.
Okay, he would have to like retell it, but basically, him and I think Nadas went to your house. It was when they were younger, and you were watching them, and you made them sandwiches. And you guys went to the park or something. They ate the sandwiches. Then like they came back, and his stomach was really hurting, and he started like shitting himself in like in your bathroom and like throwing up and stuff. And then he like came out, and your mayonnaise was sitting like on the table with like the sun directly hitting it.
Oh, that would be when I lived with Todd, so I definitely wouldn't have left it out because he didn't
Well-
leave anything out.
Okay, well this is the story Wyatt told me, and
I
it was
think he might have gotten it from something else because me and Nadas didn't get the.
he didn't say it was from the mayonnaise. He said that he was just shitting himself, and then he seen the mayonnaise like on the table, and like
You're like, shit.
yeah, and because he already felt sick, he like started to feel sick even more.
No, that wasn't because of my mayonnaise. Todd was a stickler about putting everything away.
Well, maybe Todd wasn't there that day. I didn't get the details. It was just a funny story.
Well, maybe, but it's just funny how me and Nadas' stomachs are a lot. Well, you never know. Maybe.
Our next topic is called hot takes.
Okay.
So what's secretly amazing that everyone hates?
Secretly
Mine's mayo sandwiches. Miracle Whip
Gosh,
sandwiches.
that's disgusting.
Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip toast. Yummy.
That's disgusting.
And if you really want it to be delicious, like I'm such a sandwich dude though. I love a good Sammy. You put some plain chips in the middle of that bitch and you crunch it.
A mayonnaise and chip sandwich?
It's so good.
Well, don't be making a mayonnaise sandwich at my house. Apparently, people get the shit. I'm trying to think. There's not a lot of things I do that are like already mainstream.
You're a mainstream girly.
I watch a lot of
Holy
BLs.
no.
Okay, well next time I just won't mention it then.
There's a proper-
Jesse asked,
Or
and that's literally all I was gonna say about it.
well, to be
You know what?
fair, you've never once just stopped there when you started mentioning BL.
Okay, well, I won't go into details about it like Jesse did with his mayonnaise sandwiches.
That was good. Okay. What's a movie everyone loves but you don't? And I'm gonna start this because I know y'all are gonna tear into me. Because there's three of them: The Grinch, The Polar Express, and Elf. All terrible, terrible, terrible movies.
Are you on fucking hallucinogenic?
I don't know if you two drilled it so hard into my brain watching those movies over and over. Because you remember how we had them on like VHS and stuff? I don't remember if you guys just watched them so much, but like my husband and me cannot watch it.
I really think that you're just one of those people. If everybody likes something, you have to hate it. Just like
You need to be different.
Hate it with a passion.
You're like that with almost everything people say that they love, though.
Name one thing. Name one thing right now.
everything
No,
you
no, no.
I'm
You make
trying
the
to think of
accusation.
sense of-
One thing right now.
Okay, you gotta give people a moment to think when you want them to think about something, though, right?
Yeah, I'll play music so you guys can think.
I can't think with your stupid dumbass doing that.
Because y'all are lying. 'Cause it's not.
No, Kristen, I know you're listening, and you can confirm when you start liking something, Jessie goes,
Yes,
no, I hate that.
You
exactly.
can name one. Oh, it'll hold up in court. But till then, you can't.
I'm trying to think of something because you did
You
it.
do
all
it with
that-
literally everything. Like I know
Alright.
there's a super how like not House of the Dragons.
I love House of Dragons.
I know. But before that came out, there was, what is
Game
it
of Thrones?
called? Game of Thrones. And I remember you, when it first came out, you kept saying how dumb it was.
You're a liar. You know how I know you're a liar? You know how I know you're a liar? Because me and our stepmom watch every single episode every single week because we were obsessed with it. I've loved that show since the day it premiered. Me,
I can't remember.
and Mom, every single one of us, were obsessed with that show.
I can't remember. I'm trying to think because I know I was doing something and you're like, I hate
it. Anytime I bring up anything I like, you automatically say you don't like it. I know that for a fact. Because I can't do any. And Haley, most of what I mentioned, she'll say the same thing, to be honest. But I do understand that most things I do, like, not a lot of people are into them, and that's fine with me.
Okay, well, next time, clip it, bring it back so the audience can hear if you're a liar or not. Same with you.
I don't say that I hate the things you're interested in.
No, you just automatically make me feel like I shouldn't talk about them.
No,
you're up to change.
Because when you get interested in something, you fucking drone on about it for a long time. And it's fine. But when
everybody does with their interests. That's like, how many things have I had to listen to, like, about Dancing with the Stars? I've never watched an episode of Dancing with the Stars.
I hate Dancing with the Stars.
But when you and Darian are talking about it, I don't speak negatively about it.
In the chat. Why
yes, but I will still communicate with you guys about it. And, like, if Darian's not answering and you want to talk about something that's happening, I'll listen to you.
Okay.
I won't just go, I don't want to hear it.
For hours and just keep bringing it up over and over again.
When was the last time I brought anything up about a BL?
You haven't lately because now you're in love.
No, I watch a lot of BLs and I have nobody to talk to about them. And I feel like shit that I can't talk to anybody about them.
Jamie,
that's the truth.
I'm just being honest with you because you're...
And I also am being honest with you.
Talk. I'm telling you that I don't tell you I hate the things that you watch, but I end up getting annoyed because you talk about after you talk about them forever. I don't mind if you talk about them, but that's when I'm like, okay.
Well, you're just lying because you actually don't listen to me talk about them.
Girl, we all listen to you talk about them.
Jessie, name one BL that I've talked about with you that you haven't already watched.
What's
the only one you and I watched?
What's a BL?
Where it's heated rivalry.
What's a BL?
That's a heated rivalry.
No, but what is a BL?
Boy love.
Oh, I love me some BL.
See,
I do.
You straight up were just talking out your ass.
I talk about all the time. I know we're talking about time songs.
The only time I've talked to you about it was when you told me you were watching Heated Rivalry. And I said, oh my God, I love that.
Every time we talk about anything, if you can bring it up, you bring it up.
And it's when?
All the time.
No, I don't. Because most of the time I talk with you guys, I feel like I can't even talk.
Oh, well, we're talking right now.
You feel like you can't even talk, but we
all I said was, you said, hot take, what's your guys' thing that you guys like the other people? All I said was BL.
Right.
I didn't even say anything else about it. And you guys fucking got on my ass.
Because when you do talk about it, you talk about it forever.
Didn't even say anything about it. We let Jessie talk about mayonnaise sandwiches for 3 minutes.
Love mayonnaise sandwiches.
For like a second. And this is the first time he's ever brought it up. So yeah, it's interesting. Why the fuck he would love a mayonnaise sandwich? Who loves a mayonnaise sandwich? That's sick.
It's not.
It's absolutely disgusting.
Haley, it's not disgusting. Stop bringing that up.
It is disgusting. Next.
Okay, the next... I lost some in this. I lost everything I was talking about. I get so into this. On. The next is most likely to. Now, Haley, you're a well-to.
Oh, God.
Most likely to start a cult.
Most likely to start a cult? I would say... Oh, I don't know.
I would say you. I would say Jamie's most likely to be in a cult without knowing she's in a cult.
No. Without knowing, Jami might be the best, like, really the one that ends up in one. You would go into one fucking willingly and be like a spokesperson for it and fucking follow it to the end of the earth.
You remember the time where at the bar and that guy asked me to be a part of Canada's largest gay cult?
Yes. And I'm surprised you never fucking follow him and get in the vehicle.
I hope if he paid for my drinks one night, it would. He paid for my drinks on rent.
Which I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. Jami, who do you think would be the one to start a cult?
I don't think any of us would start a cult.
I don't think so either. I would be too lazy, honestly.
And we're way too much like the people are like, oh, that's kind of fucked up.
Right. There's no way I would be trying to... No, having to account for people, I don't fucking think so.
Most likely become a millionaire.
Probably Jessie.
I'd say me too. I know
because you have dumb luck.
Right, and I'm resourceful. Like, I will figure out a way to do something somehow.
Yeah, I feel like you would stumble upon it somehow. You'd make your call, and somebody would be like you so much, they're like, you know what? Here's $1 million.
Most likely to be arrested for something stupid.
Jami.
100%. She
And not because she does stupid things, but because, like, she gets caught.
So let's theoretically say we went to a foreign country and we didn't know the laws. She would do something that was kind of obvious, but not without being obvious, and we'll get arrested for it.
I look up the laws before I travel. Thank you.
But I don't think that would be it. I think it would be like, I don't know. She got, like, let's say I got her a another parking ticket, didn't pay it, forgot about it. That would happen for sure.
Most likely to get Jami arrested, Haley.
Literally. What do you think, Jami?
I probably would be the one arrested.
Okay, now it's confession time.
Oh no.
So now we're gonna own up to some confessions. Number one, what is your biggest irrational fear? Haley, go last. Jami, what's your biggest irrational fear?
I don't know.
Jami has a lot of fears too.
It's true. You know, I know you're scared of chemicals of all kinds.
My biggest irrational fear that I got diagnosed with OCD is that I am worried that I have two personalities and one of the personalities takes over and will try to drink chemicals. That's why I don't like chemicals. I'm not scared of them. I'm scared I will drink them without me knowing.
That's irrational for sure. You're right.
Yeah, I know.
Mine is that all bridges are going to crumble. As soon as they get on them, I just terrified that they're going to crumble.
Good one, to be honest.
Like, I'm petrified of bridges and transport trucks. I don't know why. I always have been, but I'm terrified.
Being on a bridge with them?
There's like two separate fears, really. But like, just being on a bridge in general.
That's because you watched too much Final Destination.
I was going to say.
Not possible. Not possible.
Both of those, yeah, but both those happen in Final Destination, and a lot of people have those same fears because of the movies.
Could be. Let's get on to your laundry list.
Jami also has an irrational fear that people are poisoning her for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
If we go to a restaurant where she doesn't fucking know the people at all, she's like, do you think that they put something in this? I'm like, why would they?
More worried that it's family and friends. But I also don't trust the people at the restaurant. But I remember our cousin Serena made me something when I was going through it really bad. I was watching her like the whole time. There was like 1 second when I got distracted and then I wouldn't eat the burger because I thought she was trying to poison me.
Jami was fucking with us. Let me tell you a story. I thought Jami was fucking with me because when we were in Halifax, she asked the group during one of our dinners if she thought someone put something in it. And I was
that's why I got diagnosed with OCD. It's because I have obsessive thoughts that people are trying to poison me or that I'm trying to poison myself. That's why I'm supposed to be medicated.
Right.
Now, Haley, I know you have a laundry list of things you're scared of. So let's start with the whole peanut butter.
Okay,
That's a normal fear.
That stems from being afraid that I'm allergic to random things. Sometimes I'll think it's nuts. Right now, I think I'm allergic to seafood, which I'm not. Sometimes it's just anything. I also thought I was allergic to the cat last night because I thought I was getting a rash. Didn't. That's just me thinking I'm allergic to everything. And my throat starts closing up. I'm also afraid if I get too far from my house, I start having a panic attack and then I feel like I can't breathe. So the only place I can breathe is my house.
To say, I know you have one with your car blowing up, but that literally happened once while you were driving.
Oh my God.
That's a rational fear.
I am terrified. Like if I go out on the highway and I smell like gas or like fumes from another vehicle, I start panicking heavily and gotta go home because I'm like, my car is on fire. But okay, these things happen to me though. So my car did explode, caught on fire and exploded while I was driving it. Then I finally get another vehicle after not driving for a while. Mom gives me the vehicle that I have now, but this was before you had it, Jami. I was driving it and I could smell smoke, so I came home quick. The fucking tires were smoking. So now I'm still scared. And Kevin's like, and he didn't believe me either. So he came in, he got the car, called me. He's like, oh, you weren't joking. Like something on the wheel was like melted because it got so hot. I was like, yeah, I'm not, I might be crazy, but I'm not fucking crazy. I know, I'm aware when I'm being crazy. I wasn't being fucking crazy. I thought the car was going on fire again.
I don't think most of your fears are that irrational. You do have a lot of fears, but they're mostly rational and can be explained.
Yeah, they all stem from something. Like,
Yeah.
I am starting to come around to my choking thing again, but it's because on my birthday, when I was with Todd, I'm sending you this one because fuck off. On my birthday, that asshole invited his friend over to play video games. I'm downstairs having a couple drinks because it's my birthday. I decide I'm going to have a little snack and I'm eating spinach dip. I fucking start choking and I'm trying to get Todd's attention. I'm literally fucking choking to death. He finally comes downstairs while I'm pounding. I get it out, but now afraid that I'm going to choke. I can't.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You do have a lot of fears, but they're rational fears.
Right.
Like, I have a lot of fears, but none of them are rational. None of my fears come or stem from anything.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's tried to poison you.
Like, anything that has happened to me, it doesn't make me scared. In my brain, if it's happened, it's probably not going to happen again. But if it hasn't happened, it's probably going to happen.
Yeah, I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. What is the weirdest DM you've ever received?
Weirdest DM.
I receive a lot, to be honest, but weirdest, I don't know. I get a lot of random guys messaging me. Like last night, an old acquaintance of mine messaged me and asked if I could listen because he just needed somebody to talk to. And I was like, you know what? This could be content. So I said, yeah, sure. What's up? Anyway, he cried to me because he had a crush on his neighbor, but his neighbor didn't have a crush on him. And she just wanted to be friends after months of them being friends. She just wanted to be friends with him. And she started seeing somebody else, but they never dated. She never wanted to date him. So he's crying to me about it. And I should just read it. Anyway, so basically it was him saying that he thinks he's a shitty guy because his neighbor doesn't want to date him, even though she never wanted to date him. But he wants to.
And she told him all. She said she yelled at him when he said that he didn't want to be just friends.
Yes, because she told him he wanted to be more than friends, and she told him that she was already talking to somebody and she wanted to just be friends with him. And he said that he didn't want to be friends with her because he wanted more. Anyway, so she yelled at him, and I was like, rightfully so, as she should. She made boundaries. Just because you're interested in a woman does not mean that she's interested in you. And this guy is kind of a POS. So I get it. And why he thought I was going to have sympathy for him, no idea. Because the last time he messaged me with like this same crying spiel like 3 years ago, the last thing he said was, you don't have to be so mean.
Right. No, tell them what you said to him. And this, I'm surprised he didn't say it again.
What did I say? I don't remember.
So he said all that, and Jamie's like, okay. And he's like, yeah, I just need someone to talk to. And she said, yeah, you should get a therapist. And he said, obviously Jamie, or something like that. And then I don't know what you said to him. He sent you a thumbs up, and then he said, I don't know what he said.
He said I've tried that, and I said, well, you should get a refund because it didn't work. And he sent me a thumbs up. But honestly, like, obviously it didn't work. He's not a good partner. He's not a nice person. Like, he acts like women owe him something, and he's not a prize. He's not anybody. He's not a prize. And if he's listening, you're not a prize, sir.
Might be.
He might be. So he's not a prize. He's not nice to women. Like, he told me he has a child that he doesn't take care of. Like, the mom, like, he had a one night stand and like got this one pregnant or something. Like, and he's never seen the child. He knows it's a little girl. That's it. If you want children, step up to one you already fucking made.
Right.
He's whining to me that the mother didn't want him in the life. I'm sure that he made it clear he didn't want a child, and she just raised the child by herself from experience. Like,
probably.
If he was a nice person, I'm sure she would have been like, yes, please be the father. Like, he's not a nice person, and I'm sure he made it obvious he didn't want to be in that child's life. So she didn't want to put the child through that. Like, don't whine to me.
Right.
Anyway, I can't stand that guy, and I hope he doesn't message again, but he probably will in 3 years.
Okay, so the weirdest one that I ever got was on Instagram, and the guy asked if he could pay me $500 to send a video of me farting, and I did. This was years ago.
And did you get the $500?
Yeah, he gave it to me.
See, I always assume that stuff is scams. Like, I got offered to be a sugar baby by Dr. Fredericton. And well, I met him like before he messaged me the offer, and he is a doctor in Fredericton. He works at the hospital, and he said he'd pay $500 a day. Like, I feel like I'm worth more than 500, so no, thank you.
Mine, hold on. The amount of people reaching out to figure out who Peaches is crazy. And
I know,
everybody
it's so
can't
fun.
tell. All right. And just so everybody knows, when we hide a name, it is like legally like contracted. We're not allowed to spill who it is. So we will never ever release a guest name unless they ask. But my weirdest DM ever, it's actually recently, and you'll never guess where it was at.
Where?
Discord.
Oh my God, what was it?
It was Discord. And this Felix person, I will say their name because nobody knows who the fuck Felix is. Their name's Felix, and it says, "Hey there, buddy. I'm looking to make furry friends with you. I hope you don't mind. Can you please call me?"
Is it Felix from Stray Kids? Because that would be hot.
But that is all
Totally
my questions today. Do you guys have any questions that you guys want to get out there?
Yeah, let's look some up. I'm gonna look some up. Right. Okay, I have a question. Okay, and start. If you could erase one embarrassing memory from everyone's mind, which would it be?
Oh my God. When I was in grade 4, I got so up late for school, so I was rushing, and everybody knows, well, I guess not everybody, but they're about to find out. Our stepmom was fucking crazy. Like, back in the day, she was crazy. So we were terrified.
Wasn't crazy. She had depression, I think.
Well,
Never said that, but I assume.
Jamie, if you're listening, we love you. But I remember I was late for school and I did not want her yelling at me. So I threw on whatever pair of jeans I had at the time. And they happened to be Jamie's jeans that had like butterflies going up the legs. So I was wearing these butterfly jeans going up the legs, but I didn't put on underwear. Okay.
Oh no.
So when it got to gym class, we were told to do cartwheels.
Oh no.
I
And the
remember that.
cartwheel, and the whole pants completely flew off. And I was just butt ass naked sitting in the middle of the gymnasium. And everybody was staring.
Oh my God. You
Just
never
my
wore
damn block. I do now. Am I?
do now.
No, I'm actually not right now, but it's because I'm in my summer outfit.
Fuck. Jamie, what's your?
Honestly, my wedding day. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I've done a lot of embarrassing things, but I can't think of any of them that I'd really take back.
Well, I know one for me. When me and Petra used to hang out all the fucking time, we went to a party at her brother's. He was in college. This is when Bodak Yellow was really popular. They fucking asked me while I was drunk to rap it in front of like probably 50 fucking college students, and I did. And my leg, I was so nervous. I was wearing jeans and my leg was fucking shaking uncontrollably. And my jeans, they're like really baggy and I could feel it. Every time I think of that, I'm like, why the hell did I do that? I don't rap.
You're like, no problem.
Oh, yeah. And I thought it was good too. And then woke up the next day and I was like, no. And nobody clapped either.
Everyone was like, why did she just do that?
Literally. Petra was beside me, her hands in the air. She's dancing.
I love Petra. She's so supportive.
She really is.
I got a more embarrassing one than that.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
you can't put it on the podcast.
So Haley, I would think.
I have such
Yes.
an embarrassing story.
So Haley, I guess Jamie too. Anybody really? So when you're alone with like when we're all together, you know how we all love music, so we crank it, and we're just blaring our hearts out.
Okay.
But me and my best friend Kristen did that once.
Okay.
We were singing Soul and a bunch of other country songs, but I specifically remember being Soul because we were fucking going for it. Like, no one ever had a harmony like this before, I'm telling you that.
Okay.
Well, we didn't know Kristen talked about our mom, and she was at a bingo, put it on speakerphone for the bingo hall to hear. Okay, any more questions, Haley?
Okay. What's the pettiest reason you stopped talking to someone?
I don't know if I really stopped talking to very many people.
Like, what about a guy?
There was that one guy I was seeing who shaved his head.
Yeah, but he's the one who stopped talking to you.
That's not how I remember it.
Right.
I stopped talking to a guy. I had on my profile that I liked cats and I liked coffee. And he messaged me and he was like really confident. And he was like, oh, have you ever been to the cat cafe? And I was like, yeah, I have. And he was like, we should go sometime. And I was like, oh, I'd love that. Like, I love it. And then he mentioned taking somebody there before, and then I blocked him. I was like, I don't want to go with you if you've already been there with somebody.
Right. And he could have been talking about a friend.
He could have been.
Psycho.
And I didn't want to know, so.
Does anybody, you guys have probably all done this, but there's always that one guy on Tinder holding a fucking fish.
Oh my God.
One,
I don't
like the
even
whole
fucking
algorithm. I
swipe on
actually,
them.
I haven't had access to Tinder in many years, thanks to Haley. So
Well, you don't need it.
Not that they need it because I'm married, but Haley also got me banned.
It's not my fault. It's Leon's. He kept reporting me. What do you want me to do?
And you kept going, Leon is so funny.
Okay, he's what?
Leon's like the funniest person I know. He's so funny. He got your number blocked again, Jami.
Yes, besides the blocking, he was funny and fun to hang out with. But no, after he asked me to have a threesome with his friend, I stopped talking to him.
Smart.
Right.
Here, I remember we were making Text Plus accounts and everything for you to have Tinder and everything. You could do that. Now you can't, I don't think, but it was so funny.
I'm not even interested in Tinder anymore. It's boring. But I do have one story. It's not mine. It's actually Jared. He told me, and this is not a petty reason to stop talking to somebody. This woman was completely in the right. And he did not understand how she didn't get his fucking sense of humor. He's nutty. So they were on a date anyways, and I don't remember she started crying, but she was upset because her cat just died. And Jared asked her if she ate the cat.
Oh my God.
She let it slide or whatever, and they still hung out. And then they were talking the next day, texting, and she was like, just so you know, basically I don't want to talk again. That comment really rubbed me the wrong way. And he was like, it was just a joke. But I'm like, not everybody is comfortable with you asking if they ate their dead cat.
Yeah. I'd be quite upset if Arnold died and somebody asked me that. No, I would be upset. Some people really like their cats.
I don't get it. I'm not a cat person. I don't like cats. I think they're yucky and yucky and yucky, and I hate the way they move and touch things. I can't.
Well, dogs are just as sick.
No, my dogs are bougie dogs, well looked after, well cleaned. I mop my house every day.
Your cat.
Yeah.
No one's doing that. They're too wild for that.
What are you talking about? I bath Arnold.
Well, he's talking because he had a cat that was a demon cat.
Yeah, literally. Literally.
Because he couldn't care for him, and then you took him, Haley, and then you guys didn't want him.
Jami, let's be honest here. That's not true. That's not true. It's not that we couldn't care for him. It's that I didn't want the dang cat.
Okay, but you gave him to Haley because you kept putting flea stuff on him, and you said you thought he was dying.
Okay, we're not talking about your cat being the demon cat.
We're talking about a white cat being the demon cat. I don't even name that cat. It was wild.
It had some sort of a fancy name, and they got the kitten. It's when he was with Tim. They got the kitten, and Casey did not like cats. She was not warming up to it. So Dad and I took the kitten, but it kept attacking us while we were sleeping.
And then every time stole my Burger King.
Yes,
it was wild.
Wild. Finley would be literally just walking by. The cat would literally attack him and leave gashes in his legs.
It was just a kitten then. Because I also remember you had been like, hey, Jessie, I can't keep this cat like this. There's something very wrong with it. So I took it back, and we found somebody on Facebook Marketplace to take this damn cat. So we did. This girl posts 4 months later saying that she's pretty sure this cat needs to go home. She's pretty sure it's possessed. Blah blah blah. Do you remember that, Haley?
Yeah, and she's not wrong either. She was definitely possessed.
Something was wrong with it. I'm telling you, something was. You know what? I can't. That's the end of this episode, guys. I can't get on the topic of that cat again.
Right. Follow us on all social medias. Petty by Blood, everywhere that you get your social media content, baby.
And remember, stay petty. You don't need a therapist. You just need to tune in every Wednesday at 12 p.m.
We might need a therapist, especially after this episode.
That's true. That's true.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah.